Hi everybody, welcome to Wednesday's live stream. Today is Wednesday, April 17th. As always, if you're watching the playback, feel free to skip ahead. We're going to spend the first few minutes saying hi to everybody joining. Miss Lilo, you are just a force to be reckoned with today, you know that? Can you quit digging at the rug? What are you doing to me? So we're going to be continuing in Animorphia, and I think this will probably be our last part. Just going to make sure we've got everything set up here. I've got the art room a little bit more organized now. Still not completely done, although I've been slacking the last couple of days because I just have not been feeling it. Hi Beth, how are you? Hi Jody, hi Lou, hi Susie, hi Mia. How are all you lovelies doing today? Nia, I'm going to have to watch back your stream. I was so close to being able to join this morning, and then I had something come up. Oh, that's exciting, Beth. That is the, which one did we do in the Halloween book? That was Midnight Dreary, right? The one with the ravens? That was a tricky one. But definitely fun to do, although I feel like all of Jasmine's pages are kind of tricky, just because they're very intimidating. Can't wait to see how it turns out. You'll have to show me. Oh goodness, kitty. Stop that. No. There's nothing under here. Look. There's nothing there. I got this new little carpet on my floor, and Lilo's got this thing where she thinks there's something under it, so she attacks it constantly. She is literally so psychotic right now. I don't know what she ate, but she's nuts. Aren't you? Where did you go? Oh, she was under my desk here. She's already on the other side of the room. Hi, Heather. The Witch and the Skulls. See, I can see it in the back of my mind, but I can't think of which one it is. Hold on. I'm going to have to grab my book out and check, because that's going to bother me. I think there's only a couple I've done out of this book, too. Are you sure that was in the Halloween book? Or did you just say Halloween picture? Halloween video. Okay, so probably not from the Halloween book. That's probably what's throwing me off. What are you doing, idiot? Okay, Skeleton Magic. That's the one. That was a fun one. I'm super happy with how that one turned out. Let's see if I can put this back without wrecking my nails. Yeah, just a little tip for you, don't put as many stars in the background as I did. I went a little overboard. Loretta. Actually, that could be it, Beth. I did give them catnip this morning. They were just getting into things, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get you guys stoned so you can burn off all your energy and hopefully sleep while I stream. But apparently, Miss Lilo has other ideas. Hi, Becky. Kitty crack. I like that. Oh, that's okay, Becky. Lurk away. What time is it there for you? Oh, that's exciting, Beth. I love that page. That is definitely on my list of pages to do. Yeah, they never sleep when you want them to, do they, Loretta? They always have other plans. Oh, and Jody, I don't know if Little Boss is around, but I did want to show this. I was going to show last stream, but you weren't here. So I did end up, I took some of the wrapping paper from the tag that you made me, and I used that as a border for Little Mini Boss's picture. And I've had it under my marker case to kind of flatten it out because I did glue the wrapping paper onto some kind of card. And then I'm going to hang this up. I'm not sure where yet, but I'm going to hang it up, and I'll send you a picture of it hung up in the art room when I get it hung up. Oh, okay, I was going to say, that's really late, and noon is a long time away. Oh, goodness, Loretta. Could you lock them in a room, maybe? That's what I would do, rather than tripping all over them. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, I am absolutely thrilled that he colored a picture for me. It is the sweetest thing in the world. So as soon as I got the mail, I had to go ahead and open most of it, the card anyways, and then as soon as I seen that picture, I just ran over to Rain and I had to show him. Oh, uh-oh. Well, just watch your feet. Hopefully they don't trip you up. Okay, so I'm super excited and nervous for this. We are going to do the background, which I'm going to attempt a galaxy on, which I'm really good at doing galaxy on paintings, but in coloring books, it almost never turns out. So I am a little bit kind of anxious about this, but hopefully it turns out good. And like I said, I do want to keep this kind of limited. So I think I am going to go with similar colors that we have to the Swordfish, but they're not going to be like the exact colors. So for example, I think I'm going to use this Malachite Blue or Green and the Cobalt Blue. The Cobalt Blue is kind of similar to the colors we have in here, but it's still more of a green color and it's really bright. And then I'm thinking, since we kind of more have like pastel colors in the top part of our Swordfish, that we'll do kind of like the deeper purples and pinks. And hopefully that will kind of make it so he stands out, even though the background will be so similar to him. I'm also thinking about adding just a little bit of green, and then of course black. So I'm going to go ahead and grab out those colors. Aww. He's so cute. I love that. So I'm going to grab the black, maybe a little bit of the Prussian blue. I'm just going to like throw a whole bunch of colors at this. Definitely want the Cobalt Blue, the Malachite Green, which I probably say that wrong every time. I want the Jade Green. And again, these are in Neocolors, so. What other colors did I say? Specifically, I don't think I did. I think I definitely want the violet in there. It's kind of a darker purple. And then I do want kind of like a pinky colored purple. So I'm just going to grab the normal purple. And that should be good, I think. Hopefully. So that's a good 7 colors. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in here and we'll get started. I'm not going to zoom in too much though. And I never did, I haven't yet watched Jody's video on how she did her galaxy background. So I actually planned to, because I was going to use Jody's technique, but I guess we'll just wing it. So I'm going to start off, I think, with the lighter colors. So I'm going to pull my lighter colors out, which is basically just the Jade Green and the purple. So I'm going to grab the purple here first. And I'm just going to start putting that in there. And I'm going to go fairly heavy with these because I really want the background to be colored. And if I can do it in just one layer, that would be awesome. Whether or not that will actually work out, I'm not sure. So I'm just going to randomly pick out areas here and throw this down. Wasn't it somebody, I think it was you, wasn't your son going to do it for you? Or no, was it somebody else? Can't remember. Someone was talking about furniture and saying that they were going to get their son to do it for them. There we go, Jody. So, if mine doesn't look like yours, I want my money back. I'm just kidding. Oh, that's awesome, Beth. Yeah, I wanted these so bad too. I was finally like, you know what? I have some money saved. I'm going to splurge. I'm going to get them, and I don't regret it. I'm going to do that thing where I work kind of fast and without thinking, because that's usually when things turn out good. So what did you use for the one you filmed, Jody? I thought that one was with Neo's. I must be mistaken. Of course, I'm going to overlap some of these colors as well, and I don't want too much of the Jade Green, because this is the only color that we don't have in the Swordfish, so I wanted a color to kind of break it up a little bit, but not too much. Hi, Honor. Thanks, hun. I didn't even take a before picture, and now I'm wishing I did, because I'm super nervous about it. But it'll turn out good. I'm worrying too much. No worries, just dive in. Oh, I'll still be watching that anyways because I need all the help I can get with my watercolor. Okay, I'm going to go with that, and now I'm going to grab, let's see, I don't want that one quite yet. I think I want my Cobalt Blue. I'm going to count that as another one of the lighter colors, even though it is a little bit darker, but it's the lightest blue, so we'll go with that. Yeah, there you go, Jody. And we all know I love my Posca dots. Maybe a little too much sometimes. Too many Posca dots is not a good thing. This is definitely looking like a hot mess, but it'll be interesting to see how it looks when we activate it. So I've got that in. Now I'm going to grab the purple. It's crazy though, Jody, because all of, like, as much as you say that you just slap it on, that's like really the best technique because all of your stuff turns out amazing. And I actually mean that. I'm not just saying it. Like, I guarantee when I try your watercolor galaxy background, as much as I say that I'm not going to stress out about it too much, I will end up stressing about it because watercolors stress me out and it will turn out nothing like yours. Okay. Malachite Green. Well, there we go. We're doing good then, because it looks like a mess to me. But that's the thing about Neocolors, you can't really judge it until it's activated and dried. Hi Tara, how are you? Okay, in with the Prussian Blue. And then I think with the black, I'm just going to kind of go over randomly. I do want quite a bit of black in this because it's going to help the swordfish stand out, and it should also make our colors stand out, so that way it's not too bright and colorful. Okay, so that is it for the colors. I'm going to go in with the black now. Like I said, I'm just going to go crazy with this. I kind of want the edges to definitely be black. Kind of like to create a little bit of a border. And I'm kind of fading it out into the other colors. Just completely sporadic, not thinking about it, just doing. And hoping for the best. Oh, well, I hope the art fairy brings them to you sooner than later, Tara. Okay, I think I'm going to call this good. Now I'm worried to activate it. Okay, moment of truth. I'm going to activate the top bit just to see how this is working. Find my big bristled water brush here. I think the trickiest part with this is not overworking the page, but still getting everything to kind of blend in nice so it doesn't look like a mottled kind of mess. Yeah, I think I will have to do 2 layers. It is, isn't it, Tara? Oh my goodness, Jody. It's good that it still works though. Otherwise, you would have some kiddos really mad at Auntie. I'm going to assume because one of the minis left it on the floor. Yep. Doing good, no bleed through. Thanks, Becky. It is quite messy. Hopefully it'll turn out a little bit better after the second layer. If not, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint splatter stars because that always makes it look more realistic and then pretty much fixes any galaxy. And then I don't got to worry about overdoing it with my Posca pen because I am notorious for that. But I do kind of like how murky it is, especially considering our dude is underwater here. Robin. How are you, hun? Okay, so same thing. Just gonna go back through these again, starting with my lighter colors. And just throw them on there. Will we actually finish this page today? I don't know. This might be another one that gets finished on our recording. Because I know we'll get majority of it done. I'm just not sure if we'll get all of it. Hi, Shonda. I'm good, Robin. Thanks for asking. Okay, gonna come in with the Jade Green. Hi, Lori. Thank you. Oh, that's awesome, Shonda. I just finished my nails today, too. Although, I do my own nails because I've heard too many horror stories about people getting their nails done and then getting infections and stuff, so. Plus, I'm cheap. I admit it. Gives me the excuse to buy lots of nail polish. Rain's always like, do you really need more nail polish? And then I'm always like, babe, I do my nails at home. Think of how much money that saves us. I may have a problem. Oh, Shonda, the chance of getting an infection is really slim, especially if you go to somebody that you trust. But I worry way too much. Okay, next I'm going to grab for the Cobalt Blue. Yeah, I'm too picky with my nails to go anywhere to get them done. That and the manicurist that I would use, it's actually my cousin's fiance. But they live quite a ways away and I don't drive, so she's about the only person I'd probably trust with my nails. These are Neocolors, hun. And they do last quite a while, I'm noticing. I have had these for a while and I've used them quite a bit. And I don't think I've had to sharpen a single one yet. Yeah, that time change kind of messed us up, didn't it, Becky? Sucks that they overlap though, because I liked going over to yours right after, but now I always miss an hour and I'm behind on the conversation and I never know what's going on. Ooh, yummy, Tara. It's okay, lurk away. I'm jealous. I gotta do that too. I've got a load of bananas in my freezer that I need to use up. I'm just too lazy. Oh, that sucks, Heather. That's a good idea. I was gonna say I could always move mine forward an hour, but I think that would cut into Mia's stream because I think she streams before me. Sometimes Dee Dee's still going to. Although Dee Dee streams, you never know because they could range anywhere from like 2 hours to like 5 hours. Just going in with the Malachite Green now. Hi, Yvonne. It's okay. Definitely lurk and lunch. I imagine you're probably at work then. Oh, well, there we go. It's up to you though, hun. I don't mind, but yeah, it would be nice to make your streams. Especially since usually after my stream, I'm going in and creating thumbnails, and I always download the MP4 so I can eventually make the time-lapse version of the coloring. So usually after my stream, I'm not doing much. So your stream is one that I could pretty much always catch unless, you know, Rain demands my attention for something, which he's known to do. I definitely will, Yvonne. Yeah, I'll put it in the description. You have a stream list? Becky, please share. Send it to me. I was going to ask Sammy, but I just haven't had the chance to get a hold of her yet. Because I think she keeps a list of all the streams too. I finally got a cute little book to put all of the stream times in and all of the color alongs and tags and stuff that go on throughout the month, because I try and remember it all and then it's just too much and I always forget something and then I feel bad. Oh no, Yvonne. Hopefully it went well though. What are you swatching, Lori? Just coming in with the Prussian Blue now. Oh, nothing wrong with that. How are they working for you? Metallic pencils are really hard to find good ones, or decent ones, because they usually just end up scratchy. I don't know why that is. Probably because of the pigments they have to use to make the metallic, maybe. But I know even some of the more expensive metallic brands, they just, I don't know, they just leave something to be desired, don't they? I'm going to darken up behind the little fairy guy that I drew in here because I want him to kind of stand out. Is that April's list, Robin? Or, no, this isn't April's, is it? Oh yeah, it is. I think. Thanks, hun. Open it and hopefully it will stay in my browser. If not, I'll come watch the chat back and grab it again. Thanks, Becky. Well, at least they're pretty. Okay, So I think that's it for the colors. Now I'm going to come in with the black. Again, I want to run that pretty much all along the edges. Kind of fade it in. So this should murky up the colors, which I'm not 100% sure about now, but if I don't do it, then it's not going to match the top. So I think for the second layer, I'll come in and brighten up the colors that you can kind of see from behind the black. I don't know, I'm just gonna play around and do what feels natural, because it usually always turns out decent when I do that. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Becky. So it is work in progress Wednesday today. What is everybody working on? And also, if there's anybody who hasn't pledged to Hannah Lynn's Kickstarter that is wanting to, there's only, I think, 10 days left now. 11 or 10 days, I'm not sure. I think it was 11 yesterday, so. And if that's something that you're interested in, definitely pledge before time runs out, because there will not be another way to get it unless, depending on how many copies Hannah has to order, there might be some available for giveaway or maybe purchased through her store, but I wouldn't count on it just in case. Oh, that's exciting, Becky. I can't wait to see that. She shouldn't be nervous. I bet it's beautiful already, and you're coloring, it's going to look even more beautiful. Oh, that's good, Beth. Definitely got a lot going on. I've just got this one, and then I've got a Hannah Lynn one that I've been working on for like the past month and a half, maybe. I say working on, but I've hardly touched it, so that's why it's been a work in progress for so long. I just have not had the time to color outside of live streams. Oh, that sounds nice, Jody. Is this one right here. It's Angie and Oliver from Mermaids, Fairies, and Other Girls of Whimsy. I'm still working on completing this book, and it's taking a long time. But that's what I have done of her so far. I'm stuck on what to do for her fins and stuff. I wanted to keep this really limited, but I'm just not sure what other color to add to it. I was thinking green, but I'm not sure because the turtle will probably be green. So I don't know. And I'm doing her with ink tints, so I absolutely love the ink tints on the Create Space paper. Or I shouldn't say I absolutely love it, but I can tolerate it, so that's what I usually use. Although I find a lot of the Create Space paper is okay, but for some reason the paper in that book is just terrible. So that is one of the trouble books that I have. Okay, bye Yvonne. You have a wonderful day at work, sweetheart. Of course, Becky. I'll see you in an hour, hon. Hi, Cindy. You think green too? Yeah, I think I might. I think I might do like a darker green for the turtle with like a lighter green and yellow, and then keep that lighter green and yellow for her gills and stuff maybe. I don't know. I'm undecided. Maybe a little bit of gold in there. I don't know. There's just so many options. Wow, thanks for joining. And that's not a problem, lurk away. And a big hello to anybody else lurking. I know I do have quite a few of you that just like to work and lurk, or just not very chatty. I'm just gonna come in and activate this now. Sorry guys, can't really pay too much attention to chat right now. These are a little bit easier to work with. You don't have to work quite so fast as you do with the ink tints or something permanent, but at the same time, you don't want too much water on the page, and you also don't want to overwork the paper, so you kind of do have to work a little bit quick when doing large areas like this. I do, Beth. It depends what kind of blue you're going for. The black grape is really good for shading in blues though. And yeah, I'm definitely thinking that this is probably going to have to be finished in a recorded video. It's taken us an hour just to do one page, and this is only the first layer, and I'm thinking we'll need at least 2 layers. Sounds good, hun. I'll see you over there in a little bit. This is a lot more tedious than I thought it was going to be. I think I always say that though. It's like, oh, we'll have this done next stream. It's not going to take too long. And then you actually get down to it and it takes so much longer than you originally thought. Oh, welcome back, Heather. Think I should have done this for the top. Instead of starting at the top, I should have started from about the swordfish's nose and worked my way up. It's just so much easier when you're working the same way that the tip of the water brush is going. Because then you don't get quite as many of those lines. It's a lot easier to blend everything, I think. Oh, thanks, son. Woohoo! We are almost on one side. Oh, thanks, Jody. Okay, I'm not sure if the top is dry enough to do a second layer, so I'm gonna grab my blow dryer. I don't have a fancy heat gun or anything, but blow dryer works just as well. Lilo, I forgot you were in here. So sweet. She gets very nervous as soon as I bring the blow dryer out. So for me, I just use my blow dryer and then this piece thinger here. I'm not sure if there's an actual name for it, but I like it. So it's going to be a little bit loud for a minute, guys. I don't know how to mute this, so hopefully it's not too loud. should be good enough. The diffuser, is that what it's called? Well, thank you, Heather. I did not know that. I'll have to try and remember. Thanks, Lou. Okay. Seems dry enough. So I think now that I've got that top base on, or the first base layer, whatever you want to call it. Brain went on vacation. Okay, so I think since I've got that first layer done, it'll be a little bit easier. So now I should just be able to pick out what I want to lighten and where I want to darken. So I'm going to start in with the black. Oh. I've got the blow dryer sitting on the floor, and Miss Lilo's just slowly walking up to it, very timidly checking it out. She has a love-hate relationship with that thing. I'll turn it on, and she'll be somewhere else in the house, and she'll come running to the door, and she'll just sit there and watch. So I'm going to darken up the edges here. Fading it out into everything else. And then I'm just going to pick out some other areas that I want a little bit darker. I definitely want to go dark in here. Oh, yeah, she hates the vacuum. As soon as the vacuum's on, she runs and hides. The blow dryer, though, she'll tolerate. She won't get too close to it, but she's very curious about it. Stitch, on the other hand, he's just not bothered by anything. He just don't care. And the nice thing is we don't just have to darken this up with the black. We've got some other dark colors that we can use as well. Just want to bring this top bit lower in some areas just so it doesn't look kind of like a straight across kind of mess like it does now. So it looks too planned. I want it to be planned but not look like it. He's very brave, or very dumb, one of the two. Not sure which, maybe a little bit of both. He's a very silly cat sometimes. My mother-in-law's cat, Oreo, ever since she was a kitten, my mother-in-law has one of those Roomba vacuum thingers, just like those little robot vacuums. They're like little small circles, and they go across the floor and vacuum on like a set time or whatever. And ever since she was a kitten, little Oreo would sit on top of it and ride the vacuum all over the place. It's the cutest thing. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there with the black, and I'm going to come in with the Prussian blue here. And I'm just going to put this in around some of the black and kind of just fade it out. I'm not going to do it everywhere, just going to randomly pick a few spots. I'm going to do the same thing with the purple and maybe the Malachite Green as well. Put quite a bit of blue up here though. Okay, and then I'm going to switch to the violet. I kind of do the same thing in some of these other areas. Just come out from that black. I'll do the Malachite Green there, but we'll do violet over here. And here maybe. Then coming in with Malachite Green. Bring some of this out from the black as well. Kind of concentrating on where it kind of goes into the greens. And then I'm going to come in with the purple. I'm going to darken up a couple of those purple areas, maybe add in a little bit more. And then same thing with the other colors. This is the Cobalt Blue. Don't think I'm going to bother with the Jade Green. That one didn't show up quite a bit, so I'll use it in the base layer, but then just going to kind of leave it. So I think that's everything covered again. We should be able to activate it, and hopefully it should work out. And I'm going to start kind of from the bottom and work my way up. And I'm going to work kind of left to right, so I'm going to start here. I'm just going to come in and start activating. I'm going to bring this up into the lighter areas, clean off my brush, and try and kind of work these colors into each other, blend them without bringing the black up too much farther. Yeah, I think this is looking way better. Good call on the second layer, Jody. You were definitely right. Hi, baby.
I need your help to check it.
Can you give me 1 minute?
Right.
Sorry, I'm just not at a point where I can stop quite yet. What do you think?
Pretty good.
Looks pretty? You like it?
Yeah.
Go look at Lilo. just on the rug. You see her?
Yeah.
See how cute she is? Hands out, please. Thank you. Gavin, you have to wait, okay? Patience, dude. Remember, we've been trying to learn that. I know it's hard, but you gotta listen. Don't touch. Okay, you go out and wait. I'll be right there. About 2 minutes, okay?
Blah, 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 blah.
Sorry guys, can't really see chat at the moment right now either. Kind of trying to work quick and blend everything in. It's a little bit tricky. Hi Mia, good morning, sweetheart. Jody, that's so cute. Okay, I'll be 2 seconds, guys. I just gotta help the little one with something. There we go. It is amazing what that second layer will do in comparison. This is just so pale, and then you get up here and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And then once we add in those bubbles and those stars, it's gonna look great. So just carry on, and I'm going to do the exact same thing on the bottom. I'm going to come in with the black first, and I'm going to find all of my darker areas. Thank you, Mia. It is a fairly simple background, but it is a little bit trickier than I first thought it was going to be. Oh, thank you, Robin. Seriously, out of all the trolls, I think the Donald Trump trolls are the worst. Always. It's always the Donald Trump ones. Why? Why my streams? I'm not even in America. Well, yeah, no, I'm not. Well, I kind of am. I'm in Canada. I mean, I'm not in the United States. Don't mind me. My brain's still on vacation. Watch, if it is the same one, there'll be two other profiles following right after. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys. I was going to show you at the beginning of the stream. I totally forgot. Let me just find this picture. It is the funniest thing ever. But this is how I found Stitch last night, sleeping in his chair. Isn't that so cute? Oh my goodness. He is fat and he knows it. And he is not ashamed. This is so cute. I walked into the room and I was like, oh my goodness, kitty. He was just out like a light, sneezing with his belly in the air. So cute. I might even do 3. I think we might have another stream because I might even do 3 layers. I'm liking where the black is at after the second layer. But I think I want to try to bring those colors out a little bit more and maybe add a little bit more blue into the black so it's not quite so dull looking. And then because I think the other page itself is already going to take like 2 hours or close to. So we'll probably be able to finish the other page off and then we'll just do the third layer on both of the pages, and then I think all the stars and glitter and everything will probably be in a pre-recorded video, unless, I don't know, we might be able to get it done in one because there's more background on this page than there is on the second page. So the second page actually might not take quite so long. I guess we'll play it by ear, but yeah, we'll definitely have another stream of this. Hopefully you guys aren't sick of it yet. And then I think after that we'll do a Hannah girl because I have just been itching to color all of the Hannahs. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there with the black and I'm going to come in with the Prussian Blue. Oh, well, we're definitely happy to have you, Cindy. I'm sure you'll get into the groove of chatting in no time, and everybody in the coloring community is super friendly. Well, most everybody. There are some bad eggs out there that try to ruin it for everyone, but for the most part, everything is just peaches and jelly beans. Thanks, Tara. It's too funny, Heather. I love that. All the puns. Oops. I've been in top chat. Sorry if I missed anything. Not the whole time though. I was put back in top chat when I showed you guys that picture of Stitch, which is absolutely ridiculous. I don't even understand why they have a top chat. I don't trust YouTube to decide for me what's important to see and what's not. Okay, gonna come in with the violet. I know. It is so annoying. Like, it should start off on live chat, and for those that want to go into top chat, then they can, but I don't understand why it starts off in top chat. It makes no sense whatsoever. Like, you're in a live stream, live chat. It's common sense. Just get some on the cloud. It's okay. Okay, next the Malachite Green. Sorry if I'm going in and out of frame. Hopefully it's been decent. Okay, and then I'm going to switch to the Cobalt Blue. Just going to throw this in a couple areas. And then purple. I think I'm actually going to switch back to the Prussian Blue, and I just want to throw a little bit of that just in front of this purple here by the fins, just because I don't want it to blend in too much. And then, same thing, I'm going to start activating and work my way up. So you guys, I'll look at chat as soon as I get to a place where I can kind of stop without having to worry about this drying on me. Like I said, even though I can reactivate it, I want to get as much of it blended while I can without wrecking the paper. Kind of in the zone at the moment. Okay, there is a stopping point. Oh, hi, Cajun. That's okay. Drive safe, hun. And thank you, everyone. These are the Neo 2s, hun. You definitely should. They are amazing. I absolutely love them. Aw, hiya, mini boys. Sorry, sweets. Haven't been looking in chat. No, don't avoid them, Lou. Definitely try them out. You'd be surprised. They are amazing. Oh, I'll have to check that out, Cajun. That sounds interesting. See, contrary to what I'm doing here, I don't watercolor very much. But for some reason, I don't really classify these as watercolors, even though they technically are. But because they're crayons, to me, they're like different than watercolors. Pan watercolors are very intimidating to me, and for some reason, I cannot figure those out for the life of me. But these ones, I find the learning curve isn't quite so strong. That would be so fun, Cajun. You definitely should. It's crazy to think that after this stream, we'll have spent 10 hours on this picture and it's still not done. Oh, that is true, Heather. It's very true. Okay, I'm going to run my blow dryer again just because that diffuser, now I know the name of it thanks to Heather, actually really helps flatten out the page a little bit. So I'm going to quickly run that and then I'll zoom out and we can see the overall view of it. Okay. So there we go. There's one side almost done. So next stream we'll do this side, which hopefully, since it's quite a bit like smaller portion of the background, hopefully it won't take nearly as long. So we'll catch up and do 2 layers on this side, and then we'll do a third final layer on this. I think all I really want to do is just add a little bit more blue into the black, maybe lighten up those colors just a little bit more. And then we'll do all the final details. We'll stickle up the clouds, bring out the bubbles again, and then definitely splatter paint some stars in. I think this is going to look amazing when it's done. It's hard to see it yet, but I see it in my head, and I think it's going to look good. It's crazy, isn't it? So as always, thank you everybody for joining, and let me just grab the link to Becky's channel here. So that way you all can just follow the link and then click on her live stream. So Becky is streaming right now, so hopefully I'll see you guys over there, and if not, hopefully I'll see you next Monday, which is Easter, so that'll be fun. Okay, everybody, take care. Bye for now.